Now this is the third and last part of the community pharmacy management. So this type already we have given the two part, that is management, staff management is there. Then management, say a third part, proper and adequate amount of wages according to their burden. Wages means salary or emoluments after the work. So that is very important. If the organization given the very low amount of salary or wages to the employee, the moral of the employee become the decrease, and the work efficiency also decrease. So that is important that wages should be given to the personnel or staff according to their work burden. The next part is known as the promotion of the post. Promotion means after the 5 years or 10 years, the promotion should be given to the employee or personnel on to the basis of their work experience. If not given to the promotion, they will have the moral will be down of the personnel. Then staff friendly environment. Staff member friendly environment, that is the policies of the different types of organization. So many organizations are there. If they have the 100 employees or 50 employees, one policy can be produced by the management that every year 5% of the staff should be removed. For which purpose? If the performance of the staff is not proper, then 5% every year, strictly 5% staff should be removed. So that is one policy is there. And another policy that so many people or so many organizations there, every year new branches they can be opened, so that's a new recruitment can be there, and experienced recruitment can be allocate their work to the new format, new branches. So this is maybe the policy of the organization, but that the policy should be always recommended that policy should be staff friendly environment. The next part, training and seminars for the proper dispensing, storage and handling of the prescription. That is proper training and seminar should be there for the every year or after the 2 years. So that's a new refresher or new energy or new knowledge should be given to the personnel for the proper dispensing, storage and handling of the prescription. And allocation of duties and responsibilities. So every time allocation of duties and responsibilities should be there. Who will dispense, who will take the payment or receipt. So this type of the all allocation of the duties should be fixed by the management to the your staff. Then overview of staff in community pharmacy. What is the level of the workflow? On to the topmost layer there will be the management, that is known as administration. Administration will be the recruit or remove the your staff, that should be on to the top level. And finance also given by the only generated only by the administration, not by the employees. Second level or middle level type of the management, that is known as the other staffs and pharmacist. Pharmacist, we are studying the chapter that is known as the community pharmacy management. So maximum focus is given onto the your pharmacist or pharmacy management, and other staff will be the doctor, physician, attendants, many other staff is there. Then third level of the or low level type of the management, that is comes under the cleaner, accountant and assistant pharmacist and storekeeper. That is cleaner means cleaning of the all floors, all areas of the space or layout. Then accountant comes and also the other staffs that will be produce the all receipts and payments of the finance. Very important audit should be taken every year. And then under the level of pharmacist there will be the assistant pharmacist and also the storekeeper. So administration is the top level, and under the administration two levels are there, other staff other than the pharmacist and pharmacist. And pharmacist under have the only assistant pharmacist and storekeeper, and other staff will be have the cleaner and accountant. That is the overview of staff in a community pharmacy. Then roles and duties of community pharmacy. management. So that will be given in terms of the administration. So this is the head of the organization which hires the other staff as well as the governing body of the pharmacy. This include the group of the personnel are owned by the oneself, which is capable to guide and make appropriate decision for enhancement of better care to the people. This usually remains at the top of organization. So this is the policy of the administration, that the top level, that is enhancement of better care of the patient, that is important for the particular organization. Then that is the role of administration. Then role of pharmacist. Role of pharmacist is that they are the backbone of the community pharmacy. They are usually oriented toward the patient care by the direct interaction with them. The qualification of his personnel should be a master's degree on the relevant field or bachelor's degree onto the same field with some extent working experience where applicable. Means when your staff is recruited, the staff should be experienced, not the fresh. So experienced staff will give you the energy and your the his experience put into the your organization, and the growth of organization will be taken place. And qualification should be masters. If masters is not available, bachelor degree of the same field will be also applicable. Then role and responsibilities, that is duties and responsibilities continuation. Supervise and monitor the assistant pharmacist and your any colleagues. We can make the supervise and monitor. Supervise means give the two directions, and monitor means to check if you have any problem, you can solve their problem. That is counsel the patient about the rational use of medicine. So this is the one of the most important part of rational use of medicine. If so many patients said that I am taking the medicine but I don't have any type of relief, so they in that time we should go for the activities that we should be given in terms of the activity of rational use. Rational use only dose given by the doctors, not the overdose. If the patient take the overdose, large dose, so that will produce the very problems to the patient. Then supervise and monitor the care provider, that is nurse or caretaker, about the appropriate method, use of medication and duration of doses, as well as the methods of disposal of pharmaceutical waste. Pharmaceutical waste, as we know that different colors of the dustbins are available in the market. Blue dustbin, red dustbin, means what? And your pharmaceutical waste dustbins means waste management, waste will be there, then dry waste will be there, and pharmaceutical or your biomedical waste will be there. So different types of wastage are there. So into the pharmacy or into the hospital, only pharmaceutical waste should be applied. Then drug interaction checker. This chapter we already studied into the drug interaction. If there is a so many types of the drugs are prescribed by the doctor, 7 drugs, 8 drugs, so there may be chances of the drug interaction. So due to the interaction drugs, chances will be there, side effects will be there. Due to drug interaction, activity of the drug will be decreased, or activity of the drug will maybe increase, or side effect or toxic effect also will be can be produced. That is the part of drug interaction checker. Allergy we can also check. Training to the assistant pharmacist for the better development of the patient toward the prescription field state and aware people about the antibiotic resistance. If the patient is taking the antibiotic without recommended by the doctor as his own self medication, so in that condition what will happen? Resistance to the antibiotic can be produced. So that should not be happen. So we can go for the awareness regarding the antibiotic resistance. Awareness program against the communicable disease and methods of prevention against them. Nowadays COVID-19 is very pandemic, so that also comes into the communicable disease. So that communicable disease is there, you should aware the society and your family members of your methods of prevent against them. How can you prevent the communicable disease? So that should be aware by the pharmacist to the patient, his family member, own family member, and the society. How can we prevent this type of the these communicable diseases? Then role duties of assistant pharmacist. They are the staff working under the pharmacist and varying in the number according to organization structure, and simply have the academic qualification of diploma level and working experience. Duties and responsibilities. What are the responsibility of assistant pharmacist? He should have the first obey the pharmacist, HOD of the pharmacy, obey all the instructions. Then record of the prescription. Every prescription should be recorded to the into the computer. So that's why on the next visit, the pharmacist know his all previous medicines, which previous medicine are prescribed by the doctor, and which medicine has been purchased by the patient. Rational dispense of the medicaments and a proper counsel about the duration, frequency, and its time. So how can we go for this activity? Means rational use, only proper amount of use, not overdose or not the minimum dose. The record of narcotic drugs, how many narcotic drugs are available, how much has been given to the patient. So that is the rule. This rule is very strict rule is there. So there is no compromise for the record of narcotic drugs. Then accountant, role of accountant is that all of you know we should have the receipt and payments should be have the all records. They are the staffs which hold the all account section of pharmacy and varies in number of the according to organization structure with an qualification of bachelor, master, and diploma level on the relevant field with some working experience. Means bachelor of commerce, chartered accountants, master of commerce. This type of the level of the personnel or staff should be recruited for the post of accountant. And then store keeper, they are responsible for the gardens of the store should be there, availability of the store, requisition for the medicaments or medicines, and provide necessary information about the stock of the medicine, which medicine is available or which medicine is not available should be known by the doctor, so the doctor can prescribe this medicine. This type of the staff should be at the least capable of reading, and names of the medicine should be able to handle and medicine easily. So this type of short will be the reading of the medicine and available to handle the medicine very easily. So that is storage. Into the storage, some medicaments or some injection vaccine should be stored in the refrigerator. So storage is important. If we not storage the proper type of the storage medicine, so they may be damaged, or their activity can be therapeutic activity can be damaged. So this type of the should be very important in terms of activity of the your storekeeper. So that is the end of the third part of the activity of